Hello, 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 humanity. Back once again. This is my second attempt at getting this video out, and I'm pressed for time. I literally have like 1 minute left. But anyway, with that being said, this is the beginning of your weekend, and I so hope that all is going well for you. The old lady, yes, 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 yes. I'm still trying to get on the other side of feeling better. But anyway, with that being said, humanity, I guess I have to go really, really fast now. Uh, um, with over 7 or 8 billion of your brothers and sisters coexisting together on at one address, doing it so wonderfully. I know, I know, I know. Oh, lady, you're naive. All of us don't feel that way, but that's okay. We'll loan you some until they come around. But anyway, with that being said, humanity, I didn't do much. I did northern bean cheeseburgers with a sloppy Joe sauce, and it was really, really simple. All I did, humanity, was I took 1 can of northern beans and I washed them and I mashed them with a fork. And you can put them in a blender's cup if you'd like. The thing is, it's easier for me if I just place them in a uh, just place them on a plate and just mash them up, and that works pretty good for me. But anyway. With that being said, I put in one tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. I took a half of a sleeve of vegetable crackers, and you can use any brand, humanity. The only thing you want to be selective with the sodium content, so kind of pay close attention to that, because some vegetable crackers, they really have a lot of salt. So and then that'll also mess with your dish if it's too salty. So just stay mindful of that. And you're going to take, like I said, you're just going to take a half of a sleeve of the crackers, and what you're doing is you're using the crackers as a flour. And I used a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper. Remember, we talked about the spoons. The larger of the spoons, that's your a tablespoon. The smaller of the spoons, that's your teaspoon. And I used maybe a tablespoon of the chicken flour. I don't know how you guys are coming with the chicken flour, but remember, you can also use a bouillon cube, but that too you want to watch. You want to be really, really mindful of your sodium content. So maybe just use a half of the bouillon cube. And then I used 1 tablespoon of cheese, and that's just like your glue. And you can use a plant-based cheese. And I also used 1/4 cup of onions. You can use any, chopped onions. You can use any onions of your preference. Remember, the personalization and the customization is key. You want it to taste good to you. I used red onions, and I used maybe about 2 tablespoons of green peppers. And that's the reason why, I'm sorry, I called it northern beans, but it actually they're northern beans and green pepper cheeseburger. That's what it is, because it has the green peppers in it. And so I got all of that together, humanity. And you want to make sure that your burgers are sticking together. So you may want to, if you want to, you can add another tablespoon of cheese. If they're kind of runny, you want to go in with a few more crackers, and you want them, the northern beans, that's going to give you enough moisture to where they should be, you should be able to form into a patty. And you pre-bake your oven from 375 to 400, depending on your appliance. And I bake them on one side for maybe about 10 to 12 minutes, turned them over, let them get brown. And then I did, bake them 10 to 12 minutes on the other side. And all I did was coated them with maybe about a tablespoon of cheese, per patty. And then the sloppy Joe sauce, I did nothing to it with the exception of just pouring it into a cup glass, whatever, so that way it was easy to pour into your burger. And all you do is just just plate it up. Your lettuce. I had romaine lettuce. I washed and halved the romaine lettuce leaves, tomatoes. I had some low carb, no zero carb bread, and I put that on. I put the burger on the bread, lettuce, and tomato, and then I just poured the sloppy Joe sauce just right over that. And the sloppy Joe sauce, they're easy to find in your at your grocers. And if you want to, because maybe you like a little sweeter, I found that this particular brand wasn't sweet at all. So if you like, you can go in with maybe some 100% pure honey, maybe by about a fourth of I want to say maybe like a fourth of a teaspoon of just pure 100% pure honey. If you really like, I do. I like a sweeter version of the sloppy Joe sauce. But unfortunately, I didn't have. I had absolutely no honey on hand, so you can stay mindful. Stay mindful of that if that's something that you'd like to you prefer, is that sweetness of the sloppy Joe sauce. And so I had that, and you can serve that with the salad. There are various sides that you can use. And remember, humanity, we want to do a lot of variety. Some of the recipes, they sound kind of strange, or not, just not your ordinary recipes, or even some of them are not really aesthetically pleasing. But the thing is, we want to get that variety, because the last thing you want to do is get bored. Because remember, I told you, my sugar cravings are almost completely back. I find myself every day wanting something sweet, and I'm not really alarmed with it because I know I'm definitely going to get it out of my diet, but just haven't been feeling well to do the my sugar-free apple pies, sweet potato pies, my cakes, cookies, and I'm getting some wonderful, wonderful sugar-free recipes along with no bake sugar recipes. So that's wonderful. But anyway, let me just say this, humanity, because I really do. I have to go. You got a lot of your brothers and sisters behind you, on the side of you, and you too this morning. The heavy load of burdensome harshness of life can really, really, really be. It can really, really tug on you because it can be so weighty. And then the painfulness of trying to fight back tears. And then some of you didn't even bother trying to fight back. The pain was so overwhelming until you've had tears flowing ever since last night. Some of you, I was just listening to a podcast just a minute ago. I'm gonna be real brief because I really do have to go now. I was listening to someone, and they just described the horrors of some of the things that they had endured, and they were telling, sharing with some of the things, because that their thing is, they know that others are dealing with things, and they wanted to let them know, just various methods that they're using to try to get through. And remember, humanity, I can't reiterate this enough. We're not talking about things where you need clinicians to come in, professionals to come in and give you the assistance that you need. Nor are we talking about, those individuals that are well trained, that can come in and get some situations under control for you. That's not what we're talking about. Just, your brief, basic things that you pretty much can, with some tweaking, you can get on the other side of them. And, our metaphor, taking the long way home. And that is just a metaphor for better, getting on the other side of some things, or basically getting some things gone, But anyway, she went on to talk about various heartbreaking things, painful things, backstabbing, snaking, and just really, really disingenuous individuals that went all out of their way to malign her, smear campaigns, just really, really awful things. And then watching loved ones believe the lies, but. I love that she touched on forgiveness and not letting that get in her heart, because if you're already hurting, you don't need all that toxicity, burdening you down even further. But anyway, with that being said, that's someone else on another podcast. They made a statement, and it made me think of us, humanity, your brothers and sisters behind you, and on the side of you, and in front of you, and the old lady. Of course, it needless to say, I've got some things that I have got to get on the other side of. I feel like I'm doing slightly better, but it's not nearly good enough. And I thought about the fact that we can do different things. I've had to do different things to get just a little bit of to get just a little bit of adjustment and do a little bit better. And I don't know if the same holds true for you. You have your go-to things that you have to do to get on the other side of. But anyway, what the individual said, they talked about making making the most of what they have. So I wonder, humanity, for this weekend, if you had to choose your go-to thing that you've been doing, or you're thinking about doing, or you've tried in the past to make the most of, what you're dealing with. What ingredient would you use? Aha, you already know what the old lady is going to say, right? What about the remembrance and the constant awareness and the keeping in your heart the absolute truth, not a fallacy? Remember that you're still standing. And what are you saying? Oh, lady, there you go again. But that really is a part of your arsenal, humanity. And that may not be a real good word, but it really is true. When you look at the fact that you're still standing, some of you all, just like this young lady, because I didn't even touch on half of what you were saying, some of you all have really, really, really been through the ringer in terms of things that were hard, and yet you're still standing. And it would be real easy to just wallow in, oh, woe is me. And sometimes we feel that way because life gets just that hard. But I wonder if, opposed to wallowing, that you just add that main ingredient, that awesome ingredient that is you, that is self. You're still standing. Hey, humanity, I gotta go. You got to hold that hard, 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 hard. You got to hold it hard to your heart. You got to hold it hard to your mind, body, and soul. You're still standing. And you can't, even if you want to, you can't assume and embrace the fallacy of you're not still standing, because you are still standing. And there's something in you that allowed that hard thing, that awful thing, whatever that thing is that you want gone, or that you want to be better, it did not take you away from your stance. And your stance is you're still standing with your awesome self. Hey, humanity, I gotta go. I wish I could talk a little bit longer. Take care of yourself.